Always curious to get a reading on comfort level, even from a veteran player who's come over from another team here. You have 5 under your belt here now with the Senators. How is that comfort level?
Yeah, it's always new when you go to a new organization. Especially I've never joined a team kind of in the trade deadline or midseason or anything like that before. So that was a learning curve for me and I think my wife. But right from the second I got the call from management and coaching staff, they were really helpful right off the start. And obviously the team service, Jordan, he's someone that works so hard behind the scenes and really made our life so much easier. So for all the off-ice stuff, it made the transition, I think, a lot better for us, for me and my wife. And then it made the transition for when I got to the rink and got to meet all the guys. I felt a lot more comfortable knowing that my family was really taken care of by the organization off the ice, and I could come to the rink and obviously receive a very warm welcome from all the players here and the staff, and kind of get the ball rolling. And it's really been my pleasure to be wearing this jersey so far. I've really enjoyed it.
It seems as though the transition to actually just playing as well has just come naturally for you. It doesn't look like you've missed a beat.
Well, yeah, that's good, I guess. Obviously there's I didn't know a ton of guys or anything like that, but with having Cap, on the bench and in my short time with DJ, I think DJ is a coach, with his style of play that would suit me. At this point in my career, I'm not reinventing the wheel what I am as a player. I know that most nights, if I'm probably not getting noticed, that's a good thing, and if I'm getting noticed, it's probably not a good thing. So you just try to go out there and just kind of be steady and do your thing. But for some of the system stuff, it's been systems that I've played in the past, and I feel like kind of suit the strengths of my game, and kind of know what I need to do out there to be an effective player for our team and our organization now and moving forward. So you just try to keep rolling with the punches and enjoy yourself. And I, like I said, I really have. I've been smiling, but it's just because I've enjoyed my time.
Travis, when you don't see a team much, you don't really know much about them. Now that you kind of have a front row seat to these young guys, are you impressed with the guys that they're going to build this team?
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Some of the young players, like you said, obviously we've seen them all last year, but last year was a very unique year, and when players are that young, they can develop quickly. Obviously, a guy for me, like watching a guy like Timmy, I knew he was a good player, but for how good he is defensively, and he seems as a defenseman when you're playing, you're watching what kind of spots those younger players are putting themselves in, and Timmy's someone that's always in the right spot. For me as a defenseman, when I'm trying to make my plays, he's always there, and as a young player, that's maybe something that takes a little bit longer. So he's been a guy that I've been impressed with, obviously. Zuby on the back end, he was someone that we had to be aware of last year, playing against as many times with his big shot, but there's a lot of guys that you're watching and you see this young nucleus, and obviously everybody that Brady and Noof and Drake and all those players up front, you can see the excitement, and it's warranted to be excited. So you want to come in and gel and kind of do what you can to help the team and be a part of it too. You see the promise here, and you want to be a part of it, and just kind of do your part to chip away at that.
Just one other one for me. How much will these 20 games help you prepare for next season?
Yeah, it's big. As on the flip side of the earlier question, for as chaotic as it was for a couple of days when you get traded and trying to get moved with, for me, 2 young kids under the age of 4, it's a bit of chaos. But now that it's the noise kind of died down and you get settled, and now you get to come in and really see obviously the organization, how it runs firsthand, I think is really important for me. I remember I spent all those years in New York, and after I got traded to Calgary in the summertime, and I think I was never appreciative of how hard it is to adjust sometimes to new surroundings and new situations. And you see other players in the league do it, and I don't think we give players enough credit sometimes for having to adjust like that. So for me to come in right now at this point of the season and really get familiar with everybody, I think just on a personal standpoint is good for me. I think that's when I play my best, is when I'm comfortable both on and off the ice. And I think that's when I'm at my peak level. So for me to come in and really get acclimatized right now at this point of the season, it's obviously a lot better than doing it in the summertime and then having to spend the first 15 or 20 games next year getting used to everything.
Yeah. A little further that, Travis, in terms of comfortability, how much comfortable are you feeling playing with Montreal, Ottawa?
Yeah, it's good. DZ's a guy who's been around for a long time, moves the puck really well. He's got great offensive instincts, and he has his whole career. So for me, just try to jump in and bang some bodies around and get my shots through and defend well and defend hard. And like I said, I know what I have to bring to the table to make me the best player that I can to help our team. And DZ's a guy who knows that too. So it's been good, yeah.
You like playing here?
Pardon?
You like playing here, Montreal?
Yeah, it's always fun. The atmosphere is good. It'll be neat now to obviously be on a team with such proximity to Montreal and a bit of a rivalry, and to jump into those things. Those are always fun nights too. But yeah, this is obviously a pretty cool building.
As-tu le temps pour quelques questions en français?
Yeah, je peux essayer si tu veux.
Ah oui, merci.
Yeah.
Je voulais savoir, puis je m'excuse si tu en as parlé avec les réseaux locaux déjà, est-ce que tu sais à quel point que Jack Capuano a poussé dans le fond qui a été important dans ta venue ici avec les sénateurs?
Ben, tu sais, quelqu'un m'a dit qu'il a parlé beaucoup de moi, tu sais. Mais pour moi, c'est bon d'avoir Jack ici. Comme j'ai dit pour ma transition d'être ici maintenant, c'est quelqu'un que j'étais avec pendant 7 années à New York, puis ça m'aide beaucoup. So, si c'était quelqu'un qui poussait pour moi d'être ici, j'apprécie ça beaucoup.
Ça a été quand même 7 bonnes années pour toi, sur lui. Est-ce que ça amène des bons vibes aussi?
Yeah.
Tu vas être avec le coach.
Yeah. Yeah, c'était ma coach entre lui et Garcino, c'était les deux personnes qui étaient là pour moi au commencement de ma carrière, puis m'ont donné mon chance d'être un joueur chaque jour, puis c'est quelque chose que j'apprécie tellement, puis je suis tellement fier d'être quelqu'un qui peut dire qu'ils ont joué pour Jack et pour Garth pendant 7 années. Puis maintenant, à mon âge, tu sais, quand je regarde ma carrière un peu, je sais que beaucoup des choses que j'ai maintenant, c'est à cause des autres. Puis je peux jamais remercier c'est Cap et puis Garth assez.
Question un petit peu du champ gauche. Est-ce que pendant les années Islanders, tu as connu un petit peu Mike Bossy? Étais-tu, tu croisais ça dans les événements?
Oui, yeah. C'est tellement triste de savoir qu'est-ce qui se passe là avec Mike. C'était quelqu'un que tu voyais dans l'aréna ou dans les corridors ou quelque chose comme ça. Puis ça va mal là. Puis c'est pas bon. Mes pré-ex sont avec Mike puis son famille. C'est juste, c'est quelque chose que tu veux jamais voir arriver. Mais Mike, c'était quelqu'un qui avait toujours il était de bonne humeur tout le temps, puis il était tellement content, puis gentil. Pour moi, quand j'étais jeune, j'étais 20 ans, puis Mike ne me connaissait pas, mais il était tellement prenant toujours de temps pour me parler, puis d'être là. C'est difficile de voir les nouvelles que ça va pas bien pour Mike, puis comme j'ai dit, notre prière, c'était avec Mike, puis son famille.
C'était quoi un peu son rôle dans l'entourage de l'équipe?
Ben, il y avait un couple de rôles. Il y avait beaucoup je sais pas le mot en français, mais les alumni qui étaient là, qui étaient alentour beaucoup. Puis Mike travaillait dans l'office un peu, puis il était là pour longtemps. C'est juste quelqu'un qui, quand tu le voyais, tu dis, oh man, c'est Mike Bossy, tu sais. On connaît l'histoire de Mike, puis tous les vieux Islanders, il était là beaucoup. Puis il t'alentoure beaucoup. Quand tu le voyais dans le corridor ou quelque chose, tu pensais, oh man, c'est juste des personnes qui ont des tellement grandes présences, tu sais. Puis c'était toujours des bonnes conversations quand tu voyais Mike ou quelque chose.